Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Ripple partner Flare Networks public staking, guys, a game changer for XRP and FLR holders. This coming from Ant1 here on Twitter. So a new update with regards to the Flare Networks, and for XRP holders, Flare staking phase 2. I guess if you hold XRP, chances are you do hold some FLR. In a significant stride forward, Flare Networks, recognized as a pivotal ally for Ripple, an esteemed decentralized Oracle service provider, has proudly announced the commencement of its public staking feature labeled Flare Staking Phase 2. So Flare Staking, guys, moving into the next phase. This development signifies a monumental event for holders of the FLR token, as they are now empowered to transfer their assets from the C chain, the hub for smart contract operations, to the P chain, a chain specified dedicated to staking specifically. So do we have any more information on this? The transition not only represents the technological advancement, but also serves as a gateway for FLR token holders to actively engage in the fortification of the network security infrastructure, all while accruing rewards in recognition of their invaluable contributions. So guys, this is exactly what, the Flare network has been all about since day one, innovating, creating, more demand for the Flare tokens, and, creating another mechanism built on the XRP ledger, but another mechanism for real world utility, whatever that application may be. To embark on this journey, users must first undertake the unwrapping of their FLR tokens. So you first have to unwrap, a process crucial to ensuring seamless compatibility with the staking mechanism. Initially, access to the staking tool is exclusively available for users processing a Ledger hardware wallet. So you do need a Ledger hardware wallet, though Flare Networks has articulated its intention to diversify access options in the future. Key parameters have been set to foster active participation and uphold network security. A minimum staking amount, though, guys, you do need 50,000 FLR tokens and a staking duration not falling below 14 days. Users are encouraged to maintain a modest quantity of FLR on both C chain and P chains, a strategic move aimed at covering transaction fees and ensuring an uninterrupted staking experience. So it looks as though Flare is, continuing to build and leveraging the XRP community. I mean, those who hold Flare tokens are those who have held XRP. There was the snapshot. Flare did distribute those tokens, if you guys remember. And maybe this is why the other day Binance US said, oh yeah, we're doing our Flare airdrop now, finally, by the way. The ecosystem is building gradually, slowly but surely, but gradually. And the price of Flare tokens has not been anything exciting or anything really to write home about. Nevertheless, we are seeing more updates here for the Flare network. So just wanted to thank Ant1 here for posting that. We've also got this, guys, from Cypress Demanding Core here on Twitter. Proof. More institutions are about to flood in. So, looking at the details, reading between the lines, we can really get a sense, even though the mainstream news is not telling us directly. They're not flat out saying, okay, this is what's happening. We can get a sense of what actually is happening. Institutional traders and USD deposits, okay? So depositing USD fiat and withdrawal via, and guys, this is the key here, via FedWire and via SWIFT. Seamless transfers of USD, United States denominated fiat currency, from your Crypto.com exchange account via SWIFT and via FedWire. Now, who, guys? Who? Just think of this for a second. Who are the entities using FedWire and SWIFT? Retail or institutional? Okay, how do I activate USD fiat transfers? USD fiat transfers can be activated in either the wallet or bank transfer page. And so it gives you guys just some directions on how to do this. I wanted to go down here, though, and I wanted to read you guys some of this. Just down here, was it here? Is there a fee deposit to deposit USD? No. Crypto.com does not charge institutional clients to deposit any amount. However, your bank may apply a processing fee. But down here, are there any FedWire deposit limits for USD? No, there is no upper deposit limit for institutional clients, guys. So no upper deposit limit. That means you can deposit $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, $1 million into your account if you want, or more. However, the minimum amount required for a deposit is $500 US. So this is interesting. I mean, Crypto.com getting into the game, accepting USD deposits now for institutional clients. Lots of money is coming into this space, guys. And, as of late, I mean, this past week has been really, really great for Bitcoin. As of late, though, we have seen the market kind of tapering off, kind of calming down a little bit. We're seeing a mix of red and green, but, this is still the beginning. We're seeing greed still in 71. I think that's going to dip down a little further over the next few months. XRP price, as you guys can see, has dipped a little bit since this morning. Let's bring up Bitcoin just quickly here. And we've got Bitcoin kind of teetering. So I think we are going to see a bit of a retracement. I don't know to what price, But I think we will see a bit of a retracement over the next couple of months, to be honest, before the Bitcoin halving, and then boom, everything is going to explode. So anyway, wanted to thank Cypress Domenencore here for posting that. Thunes Payments, a Ripple partner too, they've also shared this bit of news. We're in the Financial Technology Report Top 100 Financial Technology Companies of 2023. This list celebrates fintech's industry trailblazers, and we're honored to be included. So they have the list up here. I noticed that it is the top 100 financial institutions, and a lot of these are already Ripple partners like Fiserv, Finastra. As you guys can see here, Revolut has connections to Ripple. I'm not going to read them all, obviously, but even just to go down and take a look, Thunes, number 60 on the list, guys, a powerhouse in global payments serving top-tier businesses like Uber, Deliveroo, Grab, PayPal, and Remitly. They simplify cross-border transactions through a single connection covering 80 currencies, 130 plus countries, and 300 payment methods, all with the help of RippleNet and utilizing the XRPL. They made a strategic move by acquiring another company here, Tukitaki, I guess they're called, a leading AML and compliance platform company, enhancing their compliance, anti-fraud, and anti-money laundering capabilities. So, Thunes in the top 100. Congratulations to them. Another Ripple partner hitting it out of the park. And I noticed here too, I believe Ripple is also on the list. Yeah, Ripple, number 37 on this list here. So, considering Ripple is the main player and, a lot of these Ripple-enabled companies also on the list, I think it does speak to the fact that, this industry is changing. And even though there's not going to be one blockchain to rule them all, there's probably only going to be a handful of blockchains to rule them all, maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4, I don't know. And considering Ripple is going to command a large piece of that pie, that to me says something positive, not just for XRP, which, we all hold XRP, so that's going to be good, obviously, the utility, but the entire crypto industry, guys. This is going to be transformative. This means to me that, despite what we're seeing here, despite all the negativity and the ups and downs, and, this morning I was talking about Sam Bankman-Fried in court, and I was talking about Senator Cynthia Lummis, saying how they want to now investigate Binance and Tether for purportedly supporting Hamas or whatever. This is noise, guys. This is all going to subside eventually. If you guys didn't catch that video, I will link it up here. But really, it's all noise. It's going to subside. It's very clear that the industry, it's on its way to really thriving. We also have central banks, like in Nigeria, for example. They just released a report, this one courtesy of the Wrath of Kahneman. And here's their report, Economics of Digital Currencies, a book of readings. And this report here, if I scroll down here, you guys can see it's a fairly recent report from 2023, Central Bank of Nigeria. So a very current report. Wrath of Kahneman noticed this. There's a growing expectation that central banks will issue a state-controlled digital currency in response to the rise of private digital currencies. A recent survey of over 1,600 financial leaders across 22 countries show that 85% of payment leaders at financial institutions globally think their country will launch a digital currency in the next 4 years. So they cited here Ripple's 2020 report. I don't know if the Central Bank of Nigeria does have a direct link to Ripple as of now. Of course, we know many central banks already do have a connection to Ripple and are using RippleNet, actively using it. But Central Bank of Nigeria highlighting Ripple's 2020 report about CBDCs. Very, very interesting to say the least. So wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for posting that. And ISO 20022, let's do it here on Twitter, guys. Notice this. Wells Fargo, I know we heard murmurings that Wells Fargo was going to be integrated with Ripple. Well, guys, they are fully transitioning to ISO 20022 in late 2023. Check this out here. From the Wells Fargo website directly, what we are doing to prepare. So, they're talking about SWIFT payments and the SWIFT market. We're also an active participant, key working group in shaping the transition. So they're talking about this transition to a new financial system. And down here, they've outlined their planned payment messages to customers. So, currently, or whenever this website was published, they, obviously, like all the other banks, were on the old financial system. And then they say, payment messages we send out to financial institutions through SWIFT until late 2023. We'll send payment messages in the MT format. In late 2023, we will begin to send payment messages in MX format. All outgoing payments through SWIFT will fully transition to MX in 2025. And then until late 2023, we'll send most statement and advice messages in MT format through SWIFT. We'll continue to support that. But guys, they are transitioning to the new financial standard. Of course, I've got to bring this up too. Remember a few months ago when Shannon Thorp commented that she thinks XRP will reach $500. Well, she was a former Wells Fargo manager. And when you work in the banking sector, you probably hear things. You probably, can get the scoop of what's going to be happening in the industry. And then, she just kind of came out of the blue and, was talking about an XRP price being $500. Working in the banking industry, I got to say, this does lend more credibility to this claim. Here's a clip of Shannon Thorp, guys, from back in August, talking about the banking sector as a whole.
There is going to be a major global financial shift. The great thing about this space is that everyone is spot on. Like, when I entered this space, it was to only confirm what I hear, what I see. So everything that's going on right now, it is happening. It is real. I don't really know how to express it or explain it more than that without, putting my career on the line. But I'm not under an NDA, but I am under, or I can't speak to things specifically with Wells Fargo. And so I won't. But I can say that this is going to be global. We already know that. And I don't know what else I'm allowed to say from here. I still have to, talk back with corporate. I haven't even talked to them yet.
Yeah, Shannon,
fully.
Honestly, I really don't even think.
Ripple, I feel, would be. They will be the one entity, I guess I could say, that is going to take over global payments. I just see it.
And, she did say she worked for Wells Fargo. Well, guys, here we have it. We heard the murmurings. We heard the Shannon Thorp claim. And we know that Wells Fargo is transitioning to an ISO 20022 format, on top of which even Swift mentioned Wells Fargo is looking at this area using Ripple, as lots of other banks are. So when talking about banks leveraging technology, this is even what Swift is saying, confirming Wells Fargo is using Ripple. Our technology allows fiat and cryptocurrencies to exist in parallel. And guys, it's looking like late 2023. We're already there right now, so it's coming around the bend. The utility for cryptocurrencies, I think they are planning for 2025 mass utility burst. I do think because the exchanges are going to be more liquid, because us retail traders are going to be trading cryptocurrencies, this is going to help propel liquidity. It's going to help propel adoption. It's a win-win situation for everybody. If there is the liquidity, significant liquidity, retail can trade for profits, institutions can trade for profits, and the utility will take off. So when looking at this, guys, this is all noise. Looking at the short-term day trading cryptos, I mean, you could do it to make a few bucks here or there. But really, guys, it's zooming out, looking at the bigger picture, looking at the utility further down the road. This is why I'm keeping a portion of my XRP, not trading it. I'm keeping it safe and sound in my Ledger Nano for those very, very high prices. That's just my opinion, though. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.